When things go from bad to worse, what is your go-to comfort food?
Cheesecake.
Ooh, from where?
Costco.
An irresponsible amount of ice cream.
Same.
Yeah.
Honestly, same. Zach, when things go from bad to worse, you're just having a bad day. What's your comfort food?
B-dubs, Chinese, Chewy's, anything off of the menu, any of those places.
So basically just food in general.
Food in general, yeah.
Awesome. What is harder, carrying bricks all day or Nashville traffic?
Nashville traffic.
That is the correct answer.
Sitting in Nashville traffic. I am very dramatic about how bad Nashville traffic is, so that's definitely worse.
Nashville traffic, definitely.
Nashville traffic, 100%. Yeah, I don't think anything's worse than Nashville traffic. Actually, I take that back. There's a lot of things worse than Nashville traffic.
If Moses had an iPhone, what would be his most used app?
YouTube. Oh no.
Instagram.
TikTok.
It's the Maps app, for sure. 40 years wandering in the wilderness, nobody wants that. Nobody.
If you could swap places in the Bible with anyone, who would it be?
John, because he was Jesus' disciple.
Jesus, because he's the Savior.
Probably Mary.
I would say Jesus, just because he's the main guy, I guess, and it'd be kind of cool for a day, you know, do some miracles for everybody. I mean, it'd be awesome.
Because I'm really curious which day in Jesus' life.
Wait!
Because there are some days better than others, let's just say.
Bob, if you could trade places with anybody in the Bible for one day, who would it be and why?
Well, I've always been a big fan of Peter. And I think the day that he got out of the boat and walked on the water would be really cool. I don't know that I would want to sink, but I think the idea of walking on the water. I think also David, the day that David killed Goliath would be pretty cool too.
When life goes from bad to worse, what anchors you the most?
The promise that God is with us in the valley of the shadow of death, and Jesus' promise to be with us to the very end of the age.
His faithfulness. We can remember that if he was faithful yesterday, last year, 10 years ago, he's going to continue to be faithful to us today and in the future.
In Exodus chapter 6, God gives us 7 I will statements. Which one resonates with you?
I think I will be your God. Because if he's your God, then all the other stuff kind of falls into place.
I would say the one where he says, I will bring you home. I think that's just very comforting.
I think there's like an I'll redeem you. I think that one, I think we exist in a culture where a lot of times we're defined by the worst things we've done or the worst things that have happened to us. And the idea that God is a redeemer and the worst things that have happened to us are not the final word of us is really good news.